All right, so let's kick this off. This is NRG Podcast episode 1. What is it, week 6?
Yeah.
About to be,
I think.
All right, so we'll try to get 2 of these in reg season, and then maybe 1 around playoffs. Right around Super Bowl time. All right, so first question, we're talking about franchise opinions. Good, bad, ugly in terms of what you think about this franchise versus every other year.
Who's going first?
Sean, what you got for franchise? What's your opinions on next gen franchise?
I want to say so far I like it. I want a little tuning in some areas. I still think the deep blues need some work. It seems like after like a Tyreek Hill type player passes and they just give up on it, and then they're 20 yards downfield instead of like 5 yards behind them. So I would like some work on that. But otherwise, I like it a lot more. I feel like the games are a little closer. Some of them. But I don't know. I think it's more back and forth this year. I think we're going to see some new teams come up. And I don't know. I like it so far. So we'll see how it goes, what they do with it.
All right, Bobby, you next.
I mean, y'all know me. I don't have no complaints. I like the game. I like the fact that the defense is more realistic. You can't roam in the middle of the field all day with a 6'4" middle linebacker.
Look who's talking.
But
that's great.
I mean, other than that, it's just getting just the game speed. I really don't have no complaints. I mean, if I had to choose anything to be picky about it, it'd probably be the catching animations. I feel like they aren't perfect. They ain't too good to me. Like, you got those big receivers, and then all you got to do is pretty much bump the ball with a small cornerback that's coming out. It's not really like because they try to get rid of those fucking too many animations, but now you don't have any animations at all when catching.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And I don't feel like the fucking abilities are worth anything right now. I don't see the difference in them, at least.
There's definitely few. There's a few meta abilities. Everything else, it's just whatever.
That's about it as far as gameplay. I don't really have no complaints.
All right, Rod, what do you got?
I'm cool with it, man. I think it's a building block. It's a step in like first full next gen release, so people gonna get used to it. It's gonna take a minute, but I'm having fun with it so far. There's some things I like fixed defensively. But I think the talent is different. If you got a 60, you know you got a 60 versus last year people was taking over leagues with just fast players. No, it like talent matters. So I'm excited so far.
No, yeah, I agree with that last part right there about the overalls. Like that's what we were talking about in the chat last night. That like I have Josh Jones that I put over Chuck Clark. When you throw a crosser or a streak in his area, he freezes. His play rec and awareness is so low that he has to stop to analyze the play, and he gets burned every time. So I've realized that, which is cool because there's no more, like I said, the Adrian Colberts, there's no more 6'4" Josh Jones. Like there's none of those guys anymore. You can just pick up. You're going to have to build rookie and also rookie wideouts. There's no more 60 overall rookie wideouts going to be drafted and just sending them on deep cross and just build them up to 99s in one season.
See, I can't believe that though, because Anthony Schwartz is leading the way for them Browns.
That's because they're not playing defense. If you watch, it's not hard. It's not. You're gonna do over the top. It's not that. Someone did it to him and they killed him.
Oh, okay.
Like when I played him online actually in regs, that wasn't happening. Marquise Brown's like on the cusp. He can't run routes at all. Ins, slants, outs. It's super bad route running. I can only send him deep.
Pure streaks.
Yeah, it's it for now until I get him up. That's why you're gonna need route tech. I'm assuming on next gen, route technician is gonna be one of the abilities you're gonna need to route run.
Yeah.
My biggest thing I'd probably say, like I said, is defense. I mean, I agree with what Bobby said last night about usering. I agree. You shouldn't be able to cover a post, an in, and a drag at the same time with one singular guy. Because if your defense is even adequate, then it's covered up everything. But I'm using Patrick Queen with an 90 speed or 89 speed, and I'm covering a guy on like a tight end on a drag. And he's noticeably gaining footage on me the entire time. Like noticeably. And the second you user a guy, which is part of the notes for this year's game, your guy loses speed when you're using them. Like they have less agility, change of direction, and speed while using them. But if you're using a linebacker with 89 speed, who's already like barely up with wide receivers, it's just, I think they need to tune it a little bit. That's my take on that. All right. So next we got pretenders versus contenders. Let's start with the pretenders. Who are the teams outperforming right now that you don't think are going to have any place in the playoffs?
Hey, man, as the tanker,
Browns,
the glorified tanker, yes, the Browns is up there for me. I'm Black Mamba. I'm excited. He got a team finally that I think he could do something with, but I don't think he's gonna do shit, unfortunately. That's the AFC side.
Team's good though.
My NFC side pretender right now, I gotta go with the Giants. He's sitting at 4-2.
That's
All
not
right.
a pretender. That
Yeah,
was
it
not.
is. And right now
That's-
he's 4-2. He's leading that division right now, man. So I mean, you got
Yeah.
Keith's who's 3-3. I think that's Keith's division to like run for the entire integrity of like 22. But yeah, he's sitting at 4-2. He's talking a lot of shit. I just think like maybe year 2, year 3, he's gonna be back down there picking in the top 5 every year. So that's my AFC and NFC pretenders.
All right, Bobby, who you got?
I mean, I really ain't pay attention to NFC. Really, I don't even know who on top of the NFC. But if Marte is definitely talking shit, he definitely is a pretender. The Giants would not be worth shit, to be honest. But yeah, definitely the Browns, man. I mean, to be honest, the Browns and I mean, JTC kind of been quiet since we kicked off the actual season, but the Chiefs and the Browns are going to be a huge disappointment overall this man, I feel. I mean, hopefully they prove me wrong. I know JTC he can build, I guess. He's going to stat pad his way to get him.
It almost seems like he's good when he works at what he has, but he has so much riches right now, he doesn't know how to handle himself. I just played him.
That makes sense.
He was
I
trying
just
to
played him
feed
too.
Tyreek. He was trying to feed
He
Tyreek
played-
all game and throw off
He
the
plays
road
that way
all the
with the
time.
Chargers. My bad. He played that way with the Chargers, though. He played that exact same style. It's just that he had Tyreek now. So I don't
No,
think
I know
even
it's
if he only
weird.
had one receiver,
It's
it
weird.
would
His
matter.
problem
That's
is
just his play style.
he's too focused on Tyreek though. I think he threw to Kelsey once when I played him.
Did you see
Like-
my game? I set my deep purples to like 30 yards because he plays just like Jay. If you watched my playoff game with Jay last Madden, the way you got to play him is you just put deep purples in a 30. Jay was done. All he does is crossers. I did that all game. His unders were wide open. He was trying to roll out with Mahomes for 50-yard passes like he did in reg games. Like that's not gonna work. It's not gonna
No,
work.
it's not.
We all got
So
know
if
what
I
he's
had to
doing.
choose a pretender for the NFC, it'd be Jay.
What is he 0-5?
No, he
No,
he
No, he's
only got 1
4-1.
out.
He's
But
4-1.
this
He
was
won
killing me
games?
about Jay. So Jay stole my team. The Panthers weren't on nobody's radar until I mentioned them. 1, 2. He has the best defense. Like if you look at that defense,
No,
Madden
defense is
Young and
wild.
fast.
it's going to
Young and
be
fast.
it's going to be 101 overall rated defense.
Was it
And
Dante
he's
Jackson, Gilmore, Horn, Chin,
Horn, Henderson?
Henderson,
Chin?
They got
Oh my God.
6 starting cornerbacks on their team. And
Burns.
you got Chin.
Burns, yeah.
Burns is a
Brown.
monster.
They got a defensive
You
You
tackle. I
got
can't think of
Brown.
his
You
name.
got
Now.
Marta Gross.
yeah, him. That guy. I forgot his name.
Yeah, and all he has to do is tank or not tank. He only has to fucking tank for linebackers. Get that linebacking core in there. His team is set for the next 10 years of Madden. And he's not winning the NFC other than probably the first 2
He's
seasons.
gonna need a quarterback though. He can't play with a subpar quarterback.
So I got the Panthers in another league, man. I'll tell you what, Sam Darnold gets it done.
I don't think
know
Sam
why.
Darnold's bad at all, man. I don't think he's
Yeah.
bad.
But knowing Jay, that will be his reason as to why he doesn't win the Super Bowl this Mad. So
I just put them 6-0
the
Bengals
famous
right
line.
now.
If only I had Mahomes, the things I could do with this team.
yeah.
As he just had Mahomes.
And you got some,
But that
you got
team
some
is built.
competition in your division right now. 6-0 Bengals, man. Bengals are undefeated. I'm just saying.
All right. I hope he knows how to use QB contain. That's all I gotta say
Hey.
next week.
And Kev ain't that bad, man. I don't know what was wrong with him past few years. He ain't never really been that bad. Like he's a sleeper. I don't know if he like smoked too much weed or what, but
No, he seemed like he's been high for the last few years. I'm always trying to text him. He's always half asleep. He's falling asleep in our pregame lobby. He's like real talk. Like a budget real talk.
yeah.
All
So
right,
hey,
Sean, who you
look,
got?
All right. I'm going a little different here for AFC. This is. I don't know if he's a pretender yet, but this is the first year he's starting to win again. I'm going with the Raiders right now. Mainly, I don't think he's bad. I haven't played him, but off of what his stats say, it seems like people are just not guarding Ruggs deep. Like he's got like what 18 catches for like he got like 10 touchdowns. So Ruggs just isn't being guarded deep now. So I want to see if he plays someone that guards Ruggs, what's he gonna do? Like I'm not saying I don't know if he's a pretender, but if I'm gonna pick someone a little different than the Browns, I would say the Browns is up there right now because again he's got a good team, but he's in a tough division. So I want to go with Raiders. I don't think he's bad, but this is the first year he's playing good again, and I just want to see if he can keep it up. So if he can't, then I'm thinking the offense is there, especially if you don't got a run game. I think he's one that needs a run game. If you don't have it, then I think the throwing over the top of the Ruggs is going to stop. Then NFC, oh man, I don't pay attention to the NFC that much. I would say if I'm going off preseason, Shea has been a disappointment. I'm bringing it up now. I don't care.
I was coming to it.
Yeah. If we're going off preseason, he went right to pretender real quick because he's playing horrible. I don't know what he's doing, but
What's his
if
record
we're
sitting
gonna
at
go off
right now?
1-4.
I don't think it's
1-5.
1-5.
Or something like that.
He's
1-5.
1-5.
Yeah, so I don't
it's
know.
pretty
We
bad.
got the best team in the game. So I mean,
And I think that one win's a forced win, wasn't it week 1?
the force we
Yeah.
Let's see. I have it pulled up.
I
right
don't
here.
know. I don't want to disconnect my phone.
Watch it.
His,
He pulls it
his
up,
week
man.
1 was Cowboys. He lost by 3 points. That definitely was a regular. No, that was a loss. Sorry. He beat the Falcons.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was you too. Hold up. I'm
No,
backwards.
he ain't beat me. You crazy as
Rams.
hell.
He beat Rams.
The
Rams
have
Oh, that was a
loser,
forced
right?
win.
Yeah, they
That was
have
a
a
forced
loser.
win, right?
It's force win. That's
Yeah. It was a forced
Damn.
win.
But if I'm going to go off record for pretender, I'm going to go off Giants too. He just hasn't. I've never seen him do good, and so I mean, I'm not expecting it to keep up. I mean, his division might be a little weaker right now, but once the teams get built up a little bit in that division too, he'll be fine. I mean, the other teams I think will pass him, especially Keys. So Kais, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, that
Raiders
division
are
ain't
bad.
weak, man. They got God Lover over there with his fucking
Oh, he changed his
3-yard
gamer tag. That's
check-in
why.
ass.
I'm just happy I'm
Yeah,
not in his
he-
division. The way that guy
Got a
plays,
quarterback though.
the way that guy plays, I didn't want to play the game. And it's not like he's cheating. He doesn't play like a loser. It's just the most
the ultimate
annoying
game
game
manager.
plan. Yeah, he's like the most
Nah.
decorated game manager in this league.
Yeah, I
And
think he's
he's
a game
gonna-
manager. He's got
He's
like
gonna
a
hit you
50
with the
overall
tight end
quarterback.
release.
Bro,
Oh, yeah,
third
I
and
don't-
19, that tight end release catches me off guard every time. Don't even expect it to happen.
It took me like 6 seasons to get used to it last year and to finally start picking it off. But they say they fix it this year, so if you man it up, it won't
Yeah,
be there.
it gets manned up. Sometimes even a guy pops out of his zone. I think to man it up, depending on how broken the coverage is.
Yeah, but so I mean that division kind of deep. Who's the? You got Keith, him, and who's the other team over there?
Brother,
in the East?
man.
Eagles, you got
Oh yeah, so you got 2 seasons before he pull out his YouTube defense. So yeah, Marte
That's
gonna be
yeah.
4th place
That's
in
what
that
I'm
division.
saying. I'm worried about that.
I don't think
the other people
any
might
4
not
of them
caught
will be
up
like
yet.
Super Bowl contenders yearly, but I think they'll be competent enough to knock each other's records down.
I can see that as of right now. Yeah.
You
All
made
right,
this
so-
point, man. He's only played one team that's been worth anything. He beat
Who?
Teddy week
It was
1.
me.
Yeah, everybody else he beat
That
beat
was my week
Sticks.
1 game. I never even I didn't think I'd even win that game. Sim's just different. I came into that game, I didn't even know how to play right, and also I lost off an 80-yard halfback draw.
Yeah, so he don't play nobody this season either. Like the Raiders schedule is very
The AFC's barren.
Yeah,
The
he got
AFC in
Keith
general is
week
barren.
12. That's it.
Who y'all
The
talking about,
Raiders.
Marte?
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
Oh, okay.
So he can literally go into the playoffs like a #1 seed. Like he has a very like favorable schedule the rest of the season.
Hey, and I like the Raiders, man. We've been cool on IG for a few years now and everything, but I'm telling you, I got the screenshots prepared for when he finally starts going down the drain again. 'Cause, he was getting completely reckless. Like Rob, when you was gone, man, the league was different. I'm telling you right now. Ray was horrible. Raiders was ghost. It was a completely different dynamic. And then the preseason hit, and then all these people got this confidence following Sean's ass.
I told you,
Talking
man.
shit.
I told you,
Yeah,
man.
Madden 21 near like that second half was primarily ran by like Miles, Trav, me, Bobby, Sean. That was pretty much the only 5 teams that were ever competing at that point.
I don't think I won. I was competitive.
No.
I don't-
With the Colts, you sucked. I'm sorry. You were good with the other team. Who was the other team?
Panthers.
You were good with the Panthers. The Colts, you were horrible.
Yeah. Hey, that
just
before that
rolled.
restart, that was nice. Yeah.
I think I made Sean. I think I made Sean concede in 2 playoff games back-to-back years.
Yo, fix your internet, Teddy, before you come talking to me about fucking conceding. I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
hear it. I don't want to hear it right
He
now.
sends him videos of his screen freezing, and on the other end, I'm doing dance moves with Nathan Cottrell, but it was my fault.
Wait, no. You're at your girl's house. Don't bring it up unless you're at your house. Don't count.
Yeah, he always asks me, he's like, "You at your girl's house?" I just tell him no now, just so he'll load up. I don't even tell
Oh,
him.
you been
anymore.
lying? Ridiculous, yo.
Like Teddy said, I set his house on fire, so I ain't talking shit no more.
Oh,
I don't know how that works.
That's another. That was a great one.
bullshit. All right, next topic is you lying. I just beat you fair and square. You blame it on like
Yeah.
hot
Okay.
water boiling.
We'll get back to that at the end here. Dark horse teams.
Dark
Who you got?
horse
So are we
team.
talking dark horse teams as far as ratings and how far they got to build our users? Like what
We're talking like
'Cause it's
season
kind-
one. Who's a guy that could end up winning the like when I was the Jaguars and I was nothing out of nowhere. I came out of nowhere on a 7-game win streak and won the bowl. Like, who's the guy you don't expect anything of?
So if we're going with just season one, how things are going, I have to say Miles would be the dark horse.
You think so? I feel like he's Miles. I expect him to pick it up at some point.
But that's what I'm saying. But
surprised
right
he's
now,
been losing.
he's losing, right? And people are probably not even like, especially
I see what you're saying.
probably don't even know who he is. So if we had to go off somebody that's like
To win like
down,
10 games straight, come
go
out of
fucking
nowhere,
off
yeah.
and win the bowl, it'd be Miles. But I mean, other than that, I mean, so that's my AFC pick of a dark horse, and then NFC. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. I ain't even paying
You about
attention
to
to my
say
own
the
fucking
Falcons.
conference. No, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I want to win. I'm playing to win, but I'm also playing to throw the ball to Pitts. So if it work out, it work out. If it don't, it don't. So it's like either way, it's a win-win for me because I definitely need the picks, but I definitely don't like losing because I think I dropped this last game to the Jets late, and that motherfucker danced in the end zone.
You lost to the Jets?
Yeah, I was pissed.
Oh God.
But NFC dark horse, I say. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough over there, man, because you got to go through the NFC West. Like, so you're gonna have to see Trav, you're gonna have to see Ray at some point. So it's hard to be a dark horse in the NFC. I would say, Rubber Man, maybe the Eagles. I don't know, a dark horse. That's a lot, but he would be my NFC. AFC, man, I like the Houston Texans. Like to have Deshaun Watson,
he was tough. He was
not
tough.
use him. He's 4-2 with like David Mills. That says a lot, man. He always finds a way to turn it on at a certain time. So he's my dark horse, I think.
Me and Bob are
AFC.
thinking the same thing right now. We're both looking at the camera thinking about last Madden.
Yeah, right. Hey, look, man, it's easy to fucking win when you're doing shady shit. That's all I say.
That's Madden, man. Y'all got to get past that shit. Everybody on here is doing some shady shit. You ain't got to admit it,
No, listen,
but you're doing some shit that's shady.
so I understand that, but
Not
it's
this
a level
Madden. We're
to
talking
the
last
shady
Madden.
shit.
Bro.
So last Madden was the flipping shit. I mean, I never been in the flipping plays, and I
I get
definitely haven't been in
penalized
the
instantly.
flipping.
I get a
They
penalty
flip-
every time I click the flip play.
These motherfuckers were flipping plays like 5 times. Like they would come out
Yeah.
and flip, and your defense. Like if you watch your hold up the screen and watch, the zones and stuff, they would just cross.
My
that's-
defensive
yeah.
end sometimes would pop into a deep. Like it would just switch. My outside linebacker on the line on the right side would go into my left deep zone, and my corner in the left deep zone would go down to a flat. And then as soon as you hit hike, like it was just instant streaks. Like everyone's off.
Man,
So I ain't trying to take nothing from him. He is balling out with the Texans, which, like you said, that's a hard task no matter what kind of cheating shit you're doing. I'm not surprised that he's winning. I say that. Like it's not a surprise.
And I haven't seen a schedule yet either. Any good games?
this week.
I don't know.
No, I'm saying I haven't seen who. He's okay. He
He beat me.
lost to Miles. He lost to Miles. He lost to Browns. He killed Jay. Okay, he beat Jay. He beat Sean. He beat Pats. He beat Colts. All right, no. So most of his wins aren't the
Man, you
besides
said dark
Sean.
horse. You just got to make it to the playoffs. Once you make it to the playoffs, everybody
Yeah.
is 0-0, and he's somebody that y'all call him what y'all want. I'm telling the man can just he can get it done.
All right, Sean, who you got?
You're gonna get it done.
Dark horse NFC. That like fucking Rod said. What's it called? It's hard to pick over Trav and Ray and that whole division. I mean, I even think what's his face beat Trav. What's his name?
Quinn.
I feel like if he plays, he's decent too. But I mean, the NFC, we're gonna have him pick a dark horse. Maybe once he gets going, like Rod said with the YouTube defense and shit, I'd go Bruvamain for a dark horse once he gets going. Maybe God Lover once he gets going too. Kais fucking too if he gets going, but I feel like he needs
Peace, man.
Keys. I'm getting it. But he needs to get going though, because I don't know if it's gonna be the same as last Madden, especially with the run game. So
He's gonna be
But
broke
for the-
every year with that team.
He what?
Oak, you
He's gonna be
said?
broke every year with that team. They ain't got no money. Feel like you're gonna be a negative cap for a while.
And he's gonna
So
have to extend CD.
I just like to see
some
him.
point.
Him back being competitive, caring about Madden again. Last man, he used all his losing as an excuse not to care, but can you like
After he won,
showing he
after he
cared
won the
this
ring.
bad. Huh?
Yeah, after he won that ring, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I assume it is, but yeah.
Who you got for AFC?
Man, I'm not gonna go Miles either. I'm gonna go different too. I would say Miles because of his record right now. I'm surprised he lost some of the games he did, but it's also a new engine and stuff. Plus the weather has been crazy.
Me and Miles have been talking about this a lot. I feel like the first half, if not even the whole first season, never tells me anything about a user yet because no one knows the game yet. I mean, like, you don't know. You don't know the game yet.
Some people playing the same way, man. Some people playing the same way they play on M19.
Yeah.
No, you're right. But like, I'm playing my same way too. But I learned pretty quickly, like this thing doesn't work. So I'm slowly learning new plays. I'm learning how to adapt. I'm learning when to make jukes based on like, or I know how to swerve people, how to speed boot. I'm learning all my stuff slowly. And a lot of people, like I say, like the Martes and like the casual guys, they don't ever pick up on that. So by season 2, they get completely sent back, and all the other guys who learn how to improve and stuff get up.
Oh man, dark horse. That's tough for AFC. I feel like it's open right now. Like, I don't really think there's like one clear dominant team in the AFC. I'd probably go Texans too. I was surprised when I played him. Like his offense was, I didn't think it was anything special, but his defense gave me trouble. I don't know if it was the fucking downpour of rain I had to deal with him, and like the 15 mile per hour winds. But he wrecked me to the end of the game. So I mean, I haven't had trouble like that in Madden yet. So this Madden at least.
I was watching the end of that game, man. It almost took me out of tank mode. It almost
What'd
got
you
me. I said I was watching him beat you, and I was like, damn, like he got a trash team too. Like, why am I tanking? And then it ended, and I was like, no, I'm cool. I'm good. I need these picks.
Yeah, it's just like his defense was just out. They were just outplaying. Like Diggs was getting pressed by a fucking like 70 over corner, just getting wrecked. So like I just don't know if it was that type of game or if he was just that was like his A game and he brought it that game. So if he, like and Rod said, like when he gets to the playoffs, like it's a different game, and he has done well last Madden. So I'm not gonna put it past him if he gets there again.
He figures it out, man. And if Deshaun doesn't get traded and he just says, I'm going to play him, that means his offense is going to be that much better. So
yeah, especially if he uses Watson, especially. You're right about that. He's been using Mills.
So cheat or not, I guarantee you 30 people in the league that is cheating right now. Don't know how they're doing it. But they know some shit that everybody don't know, and they're using it to their advantage. Everybody on this call included. So it is what it is.
Nickel double A.
Shit, I ain't found my niche yet. I'm waiting to find it, but I ain't.
Yeah, you're right. That's why Kyle Pitts got 1,000 yards in 6 games.
Okay, yeah. Well,
who we talking about? My yard?
Yeah. No, Kyle Pitts with 1,000 yards in 6 games.
He be open.
Okay, yeah. How you get him open? That's the question.
Yeah.
Well, hey, no, I forgot who said it. Somebody said it. Like motherfuckers really refuse to double him. Like you played me in preseason. If you double him, like all the good football players I played, lock them up for the most part. Like people that know football, I struggle with. Yeah,
I doubled him right away.
You're going to have to follow him. If you do not, it's going to be a long day. And I think everybody that I've been beating or destroying with him just refused to believe I was going to keep throwing the ball to him. So I don't know.
I watched when you played the Eagles. You just threw to them all, and Eagles would just like try to user him one-on-one. I was like, you're not a linebacker. Like,
and that's the thing. You're not going to be able to with the way the catching animations.
You're not going to get an animation
like,
him.
you can't do nothing about it. Yeah, you can't.
It's got to be a safety or a corner, and they got to jump that route. If you're one-on-one bodied up, he's going to it's going to be swatted away, or like the animation where like you catch the ball and they hit you and you drop. It's going to be either that, or he's going to catch it. Yeah,
exactly. And it especially with the way the animations is now. So if I got the safety, let's say I run him straight in the middle, and you just got your safety there in cover 3, all I got to do is put it in the middle, and it's good night. He's going to catch it every time because he's too big. And so, like I said, when I play people that know football, it's different.
And he bounces off him.
Yeah.
You bump the safety, you bounce off, then you're taking it off for another 30 yards or a touchdown.
But man, for real, I really ain't, even with the plays I'm running now, I've been trying to force myself to play under center this year because like I feel like last Madden I struggled in times because I played out shotgun the whole time, so people just knew to like sit back and wait. I want to run the ball.
Same thing. I play strictly under shotgun, so I've been doing a lot more single back and play action this year because I never change it up. I just assume that I'll out group whatever you're trying to do on the other side. I'll just outdo that with offense, and I gotta do a little confusion in there.
I like it.
All right, I got my pick. So AFC, I'm gonna go with Chargers. Although last night's win was bullshit, and I still think I should have won that game. But
I forgot about him.
But his team's good.
His Chargers.
Matt, old Panthers.
I forgot about him.
Oh, Pack.
I put him up there too for
like playing him, like I said, I mean, you know, when you see a score in the game and like people are just like, you got your ass beat, but if you actually watch the game, you see pretty clearly like who won that game versus who actually won that game. Like last night, I outplayed him the whole. I was just coming out and scoring right away, but everything he did was like something crazy. Like he's always been like that. He's always been a unique player. He runs some weird shit that like it works, like the fake kicks and like those weird jets. He runs some weird stuff. So yesterday he came into this game plan with he had this play where everyone flooded to the right, and he would put Eckler on an option route, and he would run to the sideline and go like this and throw it back 50 yards, like literally over his head 50 yards. And the game engine's so slow that all the defenders are like stuck in their tracks, and Eckler would just go up 50 yards. Like I'm not saying I won't fall for it again, but he got me on it twice last night. He got me on some weird jet sweep. Like he's always been kind of unique, and the team's there. He's got Mike Williams on next gen engine, you know, like 6'4", big body. He's got Keenan Allen, who next gen, if you can run a route, he just like dices you up at the line and goes right off. So that's always gonna be open on goal line. And Eckler's good. Receiving backs this year feel really good.
I do. I agree with that. I'm
Receiving backs this year feel really good. Like Etienne, like however you say his name, when Miles using him, like he feels good. Jonathan Taylor feels like backs with some receiving attributes like Kamara. They just feel super elusive. And then for NFC, I'm gonna go with Keith Kais, however you say his name. Now you got me confused. But I'm gonna go with him because although half the time he says he's not trying, his team's still there. Like again, next gen line matters more next gen. Like you could see the physical push up front. Like you see it now. It's not so much like you're getting insta shedded. A good line actually like creates few yards. And then Zeke is like the prototypical next gen back. He's got honestly, speed for back doesn't matter to me anymore. I've realized all backs feel the same. Linebacker, I'd say under center to linebacker, all backs feel identical. Like there's no difference in terms of speed until you hit the second level and you're running straight. That's when I see Dobbins 92 speed kick in. Otherwise, I see Clyde Edwards and all these other guys, like they look just like Dobbins behind the back. I would say elusiveness and change of direction matters way more. And Zeke has everything. He has power. He can break tackles. He's traded up. He has abilities. So I'd say, I mean, like if he makes it to the playoffs and he starts putting in some, you know, he's CD, Cooper, Dak, Jarwin, Schultz, Zeke, Pollard, he had Trevon Diggs. He has, I mean, for Madden, these guys might suck. Like Leighton and Jalen Smith are good in Madden, although they may not be great in real life right now. But I think he has the team to do it.
He ain't been running with Pollard.
He's been running with both.
Oh,
but come playoffs, if it's not about developing. He's using straight Zeke. Zeke's got abilities, and Pollard's got speed, and he's just got someone everywhere. There's not someone you could throw to and be like, all right, we got him boxed up. Like everyone there has speed or usefulness.
There's only complaint this man been some. I ain't watched him play, but he been complaining about Dak. I ain't seen it yet, but
and Anthony Brown too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got Super Bowl prediction.
Season 1 Super Bowl prediction.
Sean, you kick it off. Season 1. What we got for Super Bowl predictions?
I got. Wait, do we want who's in it, or do we want who's with?
Give me a matchup. A matchup.
Just a matchup. No win.
Matchup
and a score. All right. Man, I'm not going to be biased here and go hometown, so I'm going to go away from that. So I'm going to go AFC.
It's tough, right? Because technically the big teams are me and you and Miles. Miles doesn't have the record, and we don't want to pick ourselves. So, like, who do you go next?
I want to say if Miles turns it around, which I think he will, I could see him bringing it back up, and especially in the playoffs. I'm not going to count him out if he does make the playoffs, especially because his division is not the strongest. So I could see him winning the division eventually. So I would probably say I'd go Miles just because of consistency in the playoffs. I can't think of anyone in the AFC that has that consistency. And NFC right now, if I'm going to go off the record, I'm going Trav right now. It seems like besides his one loss, he's been blowing people out, and it doesn't look like his offense just looks powerful, especially with Murray.
You must not have seen the Rams game.
Well, besides that, that's what I'm saying.
You must have missed that Rams game.
Besides the one loss, he looks good. And I mean, like all the other NFC teams, you know what I mean? The NFC teams, I just don't see anyone that's as explosive. Like I watched a few games where some of the good teams are losing to someone they shouldn't have been losing to, and they had to come back and win. So I feel like besides that game, the one game Trav had, he's been playing good. So I'd say
the best users don't have the best teams. Like, you know, you got Bobby, you got Rodham. These are building teams. Like out of the actual good users with good teams, you don't have many to pick from.
Well, yeah, if I got to go for just one season right now, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And if I'm not picking myself, because I'm very confident in myself right now, in this Madden at least, I'm going to go Miles versus Trav, and I'll go Trav with the win in season 1. That's what I guess would be.
Close game. What do you think? Let's give us a score real quick. You got
If Jags is playing up to where his normal potential is, I could see that being. And they already played once, and it was a close game. So I would say it's probably another close game going on.
usually a
the wire.
2-minute warning, last drive kind of game with them. Usually.
That's what I'm saying. I could see that again. I'll go whoever has the ball last, but I'm thinking Trav would win that game just off of what we've seen so far. But I think it could be a toss-up.
All right, Bobby, what you got?
I would have to go with Sean. Sean out of the AFC.
It's good.
And if I had to pick an NFC team, it'd have to be Trav right now too, because man, just on paper, the Cardinals have the overall thickest roster for a Madden team. Like I ain't gonna say thickest, but the best. To me at least, for what I like to do with a defensive team and offensive team, I feel like the Cardinals have everything. But I don't know, Sean. We played in the preseason. I ain't played him since we switched over to Sam. I feel like his offense has finally evolved to more than just a Texas route, so that could take him a long way. And I watched it.
Still got it though. I still got it.
Then I watched some bullshit he did with Josh Allen, I think yesterday, where he fucking rolled right, fucking rolled him back left and scored. So
I thought I said all preseason. I was so mad.
yeah, so
Fucking hate
that. The Bills are my Super Bowl favorites right now. I say out of the NFC to be Trav. Because Trav, one thing he does do is adjust very well, but that's his football background, his knowledge of it. And so, yeah, so Bills versus Cardinals. I take Bills at the end just because that offense is fucking just disgusting. And Josh Allen's only going to get better and better.
That trap point. I've always when I play him, like I feel like when we play, I'm a better Madden player, but he's a better football mind, and you could just see it the whole game. Like I'm picking better routes, I'm outplaying him, I'm doing a bunch of stuff right, but he's coming out in the right formation and making the right subs and setting up his run fits in a way that only someone who knows football would do, and that's typically what he has on me too when we play.
Yeah. And I just hate playing Trav because Trav will hold the ball. I hate playing users that hold the ball and shoot clock.
And
like,
then they convert every third and short down the field and drag every single down. I get bored to the point where I almost want to let them score because I want to come back out in offense. Like that's how I am. I'll start pushing the envelope on defense just because I want to get the ball back already.
Yeah.
All right, Rod, who you got?
No, so I think Jay been teasing us for years for our first commission bowl. And I think we're gonna have one now that Sean's I guess air quotes commish, because I have him coming out of the AFC. And I hear what y'all saying about Travis. And Travis my homeboy, and I think he has it. But I think his one weakness is he can get real like stagnant on offense to where he turns into like just a mobile quarterback to a fault. And I think Ray, when he needs to, he has like a crossing route in the tuck that we ain't never seen, or he figures out some with a safety where he can pull them. They almost linebackers, but they scat back out there the last minute to cover deep routes. And so I think Ray comes out the NFC, man. I think he does. I think he get back to watching like the video, the shit after the game's over with, and like studying that shit for 30 minutes to figure out what he could have done better. And I got Sean winning year one. I got it being 35-24. Sean beating Ray in the first commish Super Bowl. Shit, I think in a long time. That's what I have.
All right, so AFC. I want to pick myself, but I feel like that's not cool. So I'm picking Sean as well.
You're not going.
And
you're not going. You're not going, Teddy.
Pick yourself, but you're not going.
The only thing, despite what everyone thinks about the Ravens, their defense is garbage. Besides cornerback.
No, I agree. That's what I'm saying.
Their defense is garbage. I mean, this ain't the defense Trav had with Marlon Humphrey, X Factor already, and all these, and Patrick Queen, 87 overall. Like these guys, because last year got downgraded heavy, like real bad. Like Queen's like a 74. So I'm gonna give it to Sean because even if he sucked, the Bills' defense is the number one defense probably in the game. So automatically, it's kind of like if the Browns was better at the game, I would have him as a favorite just because when you have that Browns defense, you automatically have just an upgrade over everyone while you really got Garrett Rush and you got Clowney. Like when you have a team like that, you automatically will be in games. So that's what Sean is going for him. And then also he could play offense decently. I mean, I wouldn't say he's the best offensive player, but I wouldn't say that at all, but I'll give it to you because I don't think my defense can't hold people at all. So I got to give it to Sean at AFC. And then, and that's my complaint with usering too, as well, is that you kind of need that stacked defense this year more so than last year. And then NFC, I'm going Ray as well. If you guys have actually been watching the games, I think Ray should have beat Trav. If you watch Trav and Miles and Ray's game, Trav won both those games off some D-Hop bullshit. Like some D-Hop. You know the animation you get when like you just completely lob it up and the wide receiver jumps 8 feet in the air and the cornerback just looks at it and he can't catch it. And then they don't play the ball after, like the receiver just lands and keeps running.
Yeah.
I think Diop has 4 of those in the last 3 of those 2 games. And one of them beat Miles and the other one put him up by 2 touchdowns on Ray. And Ray still only lost because he missed the last second field goal. And to Rod's point, which is I almost felt like he read my script. Ray has the kind of offense that even if he sucks that game, like even if he sucks, his plays are designed to be open. He has one of those, like he's like a Cliff Kingsbury spread offense where like everything's spread out. He's going to have Ayuk on an in. He's going to have Debo in a deep post, and he's going to have Kittle coming back in a drag, which is why for any of you watching, when you play him, you run a cover 3 cloud with the opposite side Kittle on a flat. Always run opposite side Kittle on a flat. And then I pop out the linebacker over the middle. But anyways, yeah, we've been playing a lot of regs offline, and the way Ray plays, like I'll beat him up a few plays, but he always gets you on 3rd down. He's kind of like a more explosive version of how Trav plays his 3rd down. And defensively, like you said, same thing. He is the only team that could use linebackers like a safety. Fred Warner is like 87 speed, and that man looks like I'm going up against Jeremy Chin at safety. Like I know exactly what you're saying. He pops those mid reads out into like deeps, and they play everything perfectly, and he sets it up nicely. He's a decent IQ for that too.
And you can know what he's doing. You just can't stop it. Like I know he's running the cover 3 cloud. I know where the hard.
I know
corner
exactly
is,
what he's doing. Exactly. He's very predictable.
Yeah,
but he's
very predictable.
Kittle's like Pitts, a bit slower, but he's already X factored out and has all the ability. He already has everything. So he's just Kittle's a mismatch nightmare. I hate playing against Kittle. Pitts is going to be that guy soon, though.
He drops a lot. Kittle drops a lot, though. I love that.
Man. He only drops it if you hit him midair. That's the only way you're going to catch him midair.
When I play him, he drops a little. He's afraid to play us. But
so prediction, I think Ray beats Sean in the Super Bowl. Sean's been a choke artist for the last. I think Sean's lost the last 5 Super Bowls he's played in. Maybe more.
I didn't factor that.
Yo, that hurts a little bit.
You lost to Miles in the Super Bowl. You lost.
That was a close. Yo, I lost on the last second.
Wait, hold up. You lost to Miles 3 times in the Super Bowl. You lost when you were the Cardinals, and you lost twice as the Panthers. Or who was the other?
No, I lost. I
Texans.
lost to Savage twice.
You lost to the Texans. No, you lost to the Texans.
Those don't hurt. Those don't hurt me. Those don't hurt as bad.
He's lost about 5 Super Bowls since I've been here. So Sean's a choke artist.
Those flip plays were wrecking my defense. I don't care. Those ones don't hurt as bad. I was in those games to the end.
I don't know. Ray's been in here since 16 like you, but he plays very composed. Sean plays a bit more like a jittery teenager at times. I do too. I do too.
If I get rattled,
Bobby too. Bobby's like queen jitter when he's in like one of those close ass games. He starts doing some weird shit.
Shit. Like, all right, are you trying to lose now? Like, did you give up? And then
I remember I was watching Bobby in like the bowl, and like he just got a pick. Like he just took the big pick back. He got a momentum change. He was up 7. He comes down that PA comeback bullshit play he has with the middle post.
That's my play, baby.
And he instantly throws that to DJ Moore and throws a pick right back. And I was like, you should. It's before the half. You're up 7.
When was this? You watched my game last night?
No, I'm talking like last Madden when you're the Falcons. Like there was moments where like you would get the ball back on a momentum. Like, I mean, I do the same thing because I'm just dumb. Instead of running the ball out and controlling clock and getting that guy to be pissed off, you come out in a PA deep shot on 1st down after you finally get your first pick of the game. You send it right back.
I do some stupid shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be mad as fuck too.
Just for some closing stuff here, I mean, like as far as Rod goes when he has the lines right, Rod has one weakness, and it's that he tries to be like Leonardo da Vinci on defense. He's the only guy who calls a cover 3, but it's not cover 3. He set up every person on that field the way he likes it. Yep. And eventually you'll learn what he's doing. When we were playing a reg. No, we played our game. When I dropped 97 on you.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Rod sets his defense up. I'm like, all right, I already learned. He puts that right side corner on a man up purposely to get my guy on the outside. So I just send that guy in a streak all game. Marquise Brown had like 7 touchdowns that way.
He's like 88 speed, so he's slow as shit. Hey, look, don't judge me on anything you play me this season. All right, I got different goals, man. I'm not gonna win. If you watch this and you remember one thing I said all game, remember this shit. Everybody's fucking losing except one team. There's only one fucking Super Bowl. So everybody's just losing slower than another person. So I'm not getting anything out of this season. I've already got a star running back that I'm going to use the whole Madden. I'm working on a slot wide receiver. So year 2, like y'all could joke about tanking. Year 2, the NFC North is mine. And I'm telling you now, I'm going to be a true competitor in the NFC playoffs.
Year 2?
Next year.
Damn.
We joke, like, I'm losing. It's tough to lose these games. outside of the game with Teddy, it's been tough losing these games. Because I'm just like people bringing 9 players in the box. I ain't got to
That
fight.
was a fun game.
I ain't got to fight, but people just bringing like 11 players in the box. Like, dude, right now, if I wanted to, I could just PA shot you right now, and it's easy. Like, they were just running cover 3, cover 4, so I could do what I wanted to do. But there's no, and it sucks playing this way. It was like, damn, I got the Lions. My entire team is trash. There's 60s all
I
over
can't
the
tank.
field.
I'm like Bobby. Like, if I tank,
fuck that.
and then
Bobby tried to tank week 1 when he lost to the Eagles, bro. He was tanking. All right,
No,
he ain't
no.
gonna say it. He was tanking.
I know what you're saying, but I
fucking
can't lose.
Run full
mad.
speed with Felipe Franks and then fumble when he could easily just ran and kick the field goal. I see what type of time we're on, so I'll take the tank and slaughter in the chat. But I ain't the only one in here. We ain't the only one in here trying to
You know what the problem with tanking is? You tank 1 year, and then 7 years later, they bring up that one tanking season as if you didn't know what you were doing.
Exactly.
Like, you knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. That's the one.
That's why I hate it. Because like I said, so if you watch the game with the Jets, I was ripping this motherfucker apart. And I was letting him hang in, and then he finally like got late lead. I don't know why Franks threw like 10 picks through the flats, like they were fucking floating. And so he finally gets ahead and seals the win. And you know how I get in a chat and tell you good a game early when I'm frustrated, and he fucking danced in the end zone. And I was like, you will never beat me again, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I can't.
Oh, fuck that, man. It's a game, bro.
I do what Rod does. I'll stat pad all the game. I'm like, when I was the Jaguars back in that first year, like I was throwing like 7 touchdowns a game with Minshew. I was losing 50-5, 55-60. But if the other guys sucked, I was dropping 55 on them and they were losing. I didn't mean to win, but it was just happening.
That's all I'm doing with you. People was like, oh, you got 91 points. My wide receiver got 300 yards rushing. Receiving.
Rod takes stat padding to a whole nother level of stat pad. I'm okay with stat padding with a motherfucker open. The receiver got, 10, 11 catches, which is ridiculous. Puka Williams had 25 catches
week 1
in one game.
Bro, and because I'm playing Ray. I'm not going to beat Ray. I knew going into this game, I'm not going to beat Ray.
I think Rod holds the reception record in every Madden I played with him so far.
Yeah,
he did
it with
Paris Campbell.
one year.
Terry
Paris
McLaurin,
Campbell had like 27 catches.
That's the easy one to get. Get that shit. Get the death points.
He had Paris on me. We were.
That's why I say I learned that from you because you won. That's when you were fighting for the most catches in the season. I think you get like a crazy amount of XP if you get that shit. So once you left, that's all I was doing. I had built up this receiver. What was that little dude named from the Bills? A fast ass little receiver.
Isaiah.
No. This is a little dude I had. Oh, Matthew Bunkley. He's in the little record books in NRG. I was stat padding the fuck out that receiver.
Dude, man, get your dev points up for the first season, and then you can walk into year 2 with like some stat ass players you could sign for hella cheap, and then you cool.
Yeah.
I don't touch free agency personally. I feel like that's not the way to build a team. Actually,
I love free agency.
Nope.
You get some steals.
I hate Sean. Sean's the reason I got $30 million.
Bobby, I'll take the steals. I'll take the steals. I don't believe in bid wars because people are stupid in here.
I fucking hate Sean.
That's the best part.
Oh, you're talking about off season.
No, off season. I won't. I have not. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I have not participated in free agency or the draft in the last like 8 seasons. I've done neither.
It's the same, man. People holding that money now. I used to be real bad in free agency, man. Like in old past matches, I used to give like the fattest contract to the sorriest players, but I kind of learned over the years. Free agency, man.
You see the opportunity cost of doing that. You give that guy like $35 million. But you can also just trade someone for a safety, a sorry team with some picks, and you get them on a half contract because they ate the penalty for you. So that's why I'm always rotating players in and out. Like that's how I build those 95 overall squads. I'm picking up players on half contracts. So they eat the penalty for me, and then I get them back out. Like last year with Sean, I traded him back. He gave me Stanley on a half contract, and then when Stanley was on his final year, I got rid of him for Jonathan Allen and a pick on his half contract.
I gotta stop smoking.
I never take penalties.
Trades I make.
Yeah, Sean wanted Nathan Cottrell. He wanted contract.
I gotta ask Sean this one question. How long was you looking at Javian Hawkins during the free agency draft? Or did you not see him until I picked him up?
No, I knew I was gonna pick him probably around like pick 20.
Okay, all right.
That's the boy the Falcons drafted, ain't it?
That's y'all boy. Y'all released him. He was in free agencies. So then when we advanced to like week 1, he was on my practice squad. So I was like, oh shit, he mine. Like I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna be quiet. And then as soon as like he picked his up, we was like, fuck, nah, I ain't got him. So I was hella tight about that one. I didn't know if you saw him like afterwards or that was who he was gonna pick the whole time.
I always sort by age to see if there's like a young 21-year-old guy that I could boost up quickly. So I saw him at running back, and I knew I have no speed at running back. So I was like, he's the youngest. I'm going with him. So
yeah, Swift can go to Atlanta next year if you want him. His slow ass Swift. You can go and bring him home. Yeah, go ahead.
Y'all know I like 80. 89 speed running backs work in Atlanta.
Yeah, you can have that slow motherfucker. I'm good. I'm gonna draft me a rookie and be straight.
What are you guys thinking for awards before we close this out?
MVP
Kyle
Kyle
Pitts
Pitts. I fucking hate it.
Definitely gonna be Kyle Pitts
Kyle
or
Pitts
Felipe Franks.
Kyle Pitts isn't coming anywhere close to MVP.
He might, yeah, well, maybe. I don't
You
know.
guys must not be seeing Lamar's stat line.
Oh, here we go. I knew this is where this is going.
I
So
don't
knew
know.
that whole-
There's been some Kyle Pitts hype, but you guys forget that Lamar. You guys forget his rushing stats. Or Lamar's like the number 6 rusher in the league right now. And
You
leads
gotta
the
see
league.
how Madden logic does it though. Like if Madden doesn't even
Yeah.
recognize the fact that Kyle Pitts is a tight end and doing shit, then it
That's
won't
part
matter.
of it. In the past, tight ends
That's
don't
part
get
of it,
recognized.
yeah.
Like you remember Knox and Jonnu Smith were the top 1 and 2 tight ends for 6 seasons straight. We didn't get one singular dev upgrade with them because Madden doesn't properly recognize tight ends.
And the 10th overall ranked tight end was getting fucking X Factor every year. I used
Yeah,
to get
that's
pissed.
what I'm saying.
He got
So,
1,000
yeah.
yards and 12 TDs, man.
I feel like Pitts is
If
gonna get
anything,
hoed.
He's gonna be up there.
Hollywood Brown's right there too. He might catch Pitts.
I want
Cooper was
Franks
gonna
to
run
get-
away with that shit, but he got hurt in practice on half. They didn't. That's another thing I hate too. Different conversation.
Practice
That
is dead.
bullshit.
I don't do
hate
practice
that
anymore.
shit.
Yeah, we
I
can
had-
talk about that.
Yeah,
next
they're on the
episode.
bench. They're on the bench.
Scouting too. We need to do a scouting video. I need help because all my shit's still at 20%. I ain't
Oh,
scouting
it's
nobody.
trash, bro.
No,
That scouting
honestly-
is trash.
I don't even want to help people with practice. I want them to come against me losing their best players. I have my entire starting D and O. I have it on backups. All backups are getting.
Yeah.
It's saying upgrade players after practice. I'm upgrading like Huntley. Huntley's getting upgrades. Sammy Watkins is getting upgrades. I'm not letting them touch the field.
I'll put the starters in there, but man, I gotta get all.
No,
my
you're
points I can.
fine because you're not trying to win right now. But I
Yeah,
can't.
you're gonna be hurt next season when you got your starting quarterback in practice full pass and he hurt.
I ain't got no
I-
starter. Cam Newton can go to the A2. I'm drafting. I'm getting the number 1 pick, so I'm drafting that Cody McDonough guy, whoever it is.
That quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Eagles are gonna have a good team next year. I mean, he's gonna have 3 top 10 picks potentially. That's pretty big. I mean, I don't know how drafting is this
Yeah.
year. I haven't done it yet, but 3 top 10 picks, you could easily hit like an X Factor, superstar, and a star out of that. Like
No, like them top 10 picks this year is supposed to be real heavy. Like if you
Yeah.
get 3 top 10 picks,
that's
your
what
team's
I've heard
gonna be a
too.
whole
I mean, I haven't
good
done it,
team.
but
Yeah, like and his team really, if you look at the roster, it's not that bad because you got Slade. Like I said, that acrobat shit is OP as fuck. If you put it within anything of Slade, he's going to dive. And then his offense is already.
he's got an
straight. I mean,
offense.
You got
He's got
already
Goddard,
seen it.
Ertz, Goddard, Ertz, Sanders.
Hurts can get it done. Shit, Miles took Hurts to the Super Bowl. So, I mean.
And this is a different
plus-
Madden. Mobile quarterbacks
Yeah.
work a lot better this year without escape artists. Like they can actually run now. So Hurts is actually
Yeah,
pretty good.
escape artist with Allen. Yo.
I know, I
He might as
love
well be
escape
Lamar
artists.
Jackson. I fucking hate
Yeah.
Josh Allen. And when you did that damn loop around run,
Yeah.
I'm
That
Have
not-
you
shit
guys,
was
have you guys
nasty, I
been
ain't
seeing
gonna lie.
my goal line offense? I come out
I
in
didn't watch
single.
you play yet.
I come out in single back. Sometimes if they're guarding my pass, I come out in single back under center. I instantly tap RT and I just loop around like Peyton Manning on that play action fake, and you just beat anyone. Even the spies, you beat to the outside.
Yep.
I'm gonna put
Yep,
y'all
yep.
on a play that I ran real quick before we get off. So I think I did it versus Rod. I got it off fucking TikTok, man. So you put Lamar Jackson. I think I was a Bears still when I had Justin
Yeah,
Fields.
Justin
We was
Fields.
doing the halfback blast, the fake field goal post. If you just run the opposite way to run, they can't stop it. So they tried one time, Teddy, put Lamar Jackson at the fucking holder for the kickoff, do the halfback holder blast, whatever the case may be, and just run the opposite way. It's an easy 7 or 2 point
So
conversion, whatever case
The
may be.
holder's on the right, the kicker's here. I'm running back the other. I'm running across the
you're-
player.
You're running
backwards.
the opposite way you're supposed to actually run. Just
You know
try
what
it
I'm
versus
saying?
Oh, whatever.
Everybody's
whatever the play
fucking
art tells
cheating,
you.
man. I would have never known that shit. Everybody's cheating, bro.
You know,
look where we going now. He went to TikTok. We ain't even on YouTube no more.
Nah,
He's on
listen.
TikTok.
Six been trying to teach me the RPO glitch, which I'm not. I don't watch YouTube like that. So I haven't even clicked on the video he sent to me weeks ago. He's like, bro, why aren't you glitching with Lamar yet? You heard of the RPO glitch? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you ain't playing me. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He sent me a whole video. We're division mates, by the way, and he wants me to be doing this. But
I think
don't
they
care,
fixed
man.
that
Six-
RPO glitch though.
Six
They
can be a
fixed that.
problem in
What
your
I heard-
division.
from
When
what I
he
heard,
cares,
Six,
you
if Six wants to
RPO
play,
and you just take off, and all the defenders stand still because they're waiting for the RPO if you're going to pass or run, but you just took off the quarterback.
Man, I like 6 a lot, man, but I don't know.
But Sticks want to
if
play.
he plays, if he wants to play, he's
You're in
good.
trouble in that division if he wants to play.
Yeah.
He's the guy in like 8 different leagues. He played Madden all the time. So
You're good, Teddy.
NRG might just be like a tester for
My
plays
biggest
for him.
competitor is Kev right now. I'm feeling
Yeah.
pretty good about this franchise.
I'm telling you that I didn't want the Steelers. I don't want to fuck with you. That's why when it came to me, like I ain't getting them, and I ain't want to fuck with Trav with Murray.
It's
I
a
ain't gonna lie.
safety
That's the
net.
only reason I didn't take the Browns at my pick because I think I would have if you didn't go. Is because I didn't feel like dealing with the fact I don't know what you be doing in them DMs with these trades and shit, but I ain't got time for that.
Have Jalen
Man,
Ramsey
fuck.
and shit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that was
dude.
my reasoning too. I was gonna take the Chiefs. Like I was thinking about it. I was like, Mahomes and Tyreek was the best option, but Lamar and Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown's a younger Tyreek. All it takes is one MVP season for my Hollywood Brown to be just up there with Tyreek. Not to mention Lamar's the biggest bailout in the game. Like I've been telling Trav wasn't even using him like that too. I was like, I come out on these downs and I don't even care about my first read. I just know I can take off if I have to. And they're not getting hurt like that anymore on the field
Yeah,
either.
they don't. That pissed me off. They don't get hurt.
Injuries
they don't
aren't-
fumble as much.
I was going down with Lamar the first 3 weeks, and I'm watching these guys take some crazy hits. No fumbles, yeah, but if Lamar's not getting hurt, I'm trying to juke now and stuff.
I'm gonna kill his ass. Don't bring his ass to Atlanta.
He's not touchable. The only way you can hit him is if they make QB slides a little bit delayed this year, which I don't like. It's kind of scary. If you go to QB slide, they can
It is
still hit
slower.
you. They can still hit you for like 2 seconds after that hit. You have to slide like if you're 5 yards off, you want to start sliding 5 yards away. If you try to slide like that, the stupid shit from last year when you would just slide like right as you're about to hit them and just drop, they will level you. Lamar, I got the ball sent 20 yards back on Lamar trying to do that.
Yeah, I fumbled like that.
You have to QB slide a lot further back now.
Offensive rookie of the
Okay.
year, Nate McCrary in the NFC. Don't worry about it. It's happening. I got to run that motherfucker 500 times this year. He's gonna get in. Offensive Rookie of the
50
Year.
carries. He's not getting hurt. My running
Yeah.
backs last year used to get hurt after 10 carries.
He didn't even get tired, bro. I was nervous.
I think
You
we'll get-
get tired.
Defensive player of the year.
Fucking Greg
You asking us?
Roll, whatever that fuck his name is in the Bills of that damn nano glitch you running. You ain't gotta
Let's
talk about
go.
it either. It's your business.
Well, I ain't got Richie Grant.
I don't know.
No, actually though, like on a non bias, I think I'm gonna get defense player of the year. My cornerbacks have
Oh,
like
here
8
we
picks
go.
each. No, I'm being
With
serious. Marlon Humphrey.
Lamar MVP.
You could blame Rod for that one. Rod sent like 4 of Marlon Humphrey's away.
Yeah.
That was bullshit.
Season,
too,
it's
but-
season still early. Season still early. There's not a lot to go left.
No,
let me-
Peters
hey.
and Humphrey will compete.
You're not gonna beat Teddy in this glitch. Like the thing about Teddy and the shit that he does when he finds a glitch play. This is the difference to me with the cheating shit. So most people do it in case by case scenarios where they do it every blue moon. Teddy's gonna. I mean, Sean's
I'm gonna build an
sit in
offense around 5 things I
double
like.
A gap the whole game. If it's a play open in double A gap, he's going to sit in double A gap. And so when he played me in the preseason, I was like, why the fuck did Sean sit in fucking double A gap? Because we have been playing here and did it the whole time. Sure enough, type in double A gap on YouTube, fucking whole video on double A gap.
The
I'm
best
like,
part
these
is-
motherfuckers.
The best part is with the cooldown, you could just pick any play in double A gap and you could keep readjusting it right back. So like you do cover.
All you
one
gotta do
gap,
is blitz all
him.
linebackers.
You do
Yeah.
cover 2. Listen, you do nickel with the 2 safeties deep with the one coming down, blitz the middle again, set up the deep
Yo,
zone.
I'm forcing you to block people. I ain't doing that shit this year. You ain't sitting in the pocket all fucking day. Fuck
No,
that
but that's
shit.
fine though,
Fuck
because the
that.
next gen, all you gotta do is run the ball. Just don't pass.
That's
That
why
defense gets
the
killed.
last few Maddens. I sat in cover 3 and let you guys do whatever they want. Fuck that. Nope.
Now I
You
used
get
to cheat
blitzed.
with that cover 3 shit too. It took me a
Yeah,
long
I
time
don't
to
know.
figure
No.
that shit
Yeah.
out.
No.
Yeah.
It took me
I just
shit.
rotated. I
Nah,
used
hell
some
no,
math.
When
I
you
used
were
some
the
math and
Panthers-
equations.
Nah, hell no. When you were the Panthers, you were cheating.
Ray,
with the
yeah,
cover-
Ray said
Bro,
no safeties allowed in the box. Like you can't put a safety at linebacker. So what Sean do? He called a strong safety blitz so he could grab the blitzing safety, put him at linebacker anyways, and then just readjust his inside linebacker to the purple, and he'd have the safety at linebacker all game.
God damn. I'm telling you, everybody's cheating, man. This shit's
I don't go that far. That's too much
you
work for me.
Adjust, or you're gonna be like Che. I don't care.
Bro,
I
don't
still beat your ass. I still got
Hey,
you. That cover
I'm
3 was
coming
better.
for you. I'm coming
so
for
before
you.
I'm gonna get off. I gotta go back to work. But before we get off, I just want to recognize the fact that no matter, like I told Rod in the chat before we got in this video, no matter who Che gets, you can give him the fucking NFC East Pro Bowl team or the
They don't
NFC
care,
Pro Bowl
man.
team. Che is not winning nothing. He
For
will
the longest
not
time I
win
thought
nothing.
Shea was Ray, just a different that's what he just bullshitted on. I didn't think
Man, Rod fucking had Che in the fucking Bucks
Yeah,
and like a
Rod
top
had Che
5
as a Super
team.
Bowl contender.
No, I didn't.
You had him
No, I
like
didn't.
you had him at like 6.
Y'all
seven.
fucking
Yeah,
lying.
you had he was top 5.
Hell
And
no.
I only put him 10 because I saw that Rod had him so high, and I was like, maybe I'm underrating the Bucks. I didn't see
Bro,
him
ain't
play.
no way hell I had Shea that high. I mean, probably.
I
did
had
have him
Shea
eight.
like in
God
the
damn, I
late
did have
20s.
him 8. I don't know why I had him
Look.
8.
Che ass got 2 plays off YouTube, and he gonna run them all game.
Yeah, I
You know
thought
the funniest part
They
is
nasty though. They nasty as fuck.
the
'cause
funniest
they
part about his
pull-
YouTube plays is that he doesn't know when to use them. Like he'll get a cover 3 beater, he'll figure out how to do it, and he'll come out of cover 4 like blatantly, and he will still run it and he will still throw it.
damn, Shay, get your shit together, man. I had you in top 8, man. You're
You
fucking
remember-
embarrassing me.
You remember the cover three glitch from last year when you would do the smoke screen and you streak the inside guy and the guy would just stand
He
still?
ran it.
That was his
Yeah.
shit.
to the
That
ground.
was Shay.
Shay
move.
learned how to do that. He motioned to do it to me, and I'm gonna cover 4, and he sees there was no release, and he just sat there and chucked it up for an easy pick, and he was like, he was just sitting like whining at work. He came out again and did it, and I was like, I could tell that he looks this up and doesn't know how to apply it.
Shay, figure it out, man. I got faith in you, man. I don't think you're gonna win that division, but I got faith in you. Hey,
He
y'all
won't
division,
shit.
y'all division tough too, though. I like your division.
Who the Saints? Who the Saints in my division?
Yeah, ain't one. Y'all kicked him.
Yeah.
Fucking Sean
Who?
kicked him. Steve Willie
No,
26.
Sean kicked him by not inviting him. You walked him
Hey,
off the
look,
bridge.
man.
The man waited for 3 days.
If
Man.
all the cards fall in play, AJ Terrell get superstar dev. I draft me a cornerback. It's gonna be a long.
I got
Long ride.
Jeff Okuda for you.
I'll take. Actually, I don't need a cornerback. I have like 6 of those
Hey,
guys.
I'm trying to. This whole fucking Lions team gonna look totally different. I'm not trying to keep nobody. I'm cutting fucking Jared Goff. It's gonna be different next year. Trust me.
Hey, I got Matt Ryan for Jeff. But yeah, I'll be in touch about Jeff.
Tyler Huntley, Loki, kind of nice. I'll drop him for you. That man's got some speed.
Let me get back to work, boys.
All right,
All right.
All right, man.
Rod, get this all
Good first
edited up.
episode. Oh yeah, we're gonna chop this shit up. We probably it's a lot to digest. We went a lot longer than I thought. God damn.
I figured we would with the first one, all this shit talking. We gotta
Yeah,
get
that's what
more and more
Madden does.
professional.
That's what
Gotta
Madden
stay on
does.
topic.
All right, man. Who left? Anybody left for this week? I'm ready to play now. I'm ready to lose. again.
Yeah, we got Joey will be playing at any time after 8 tonight, even though advance is at 9. So I'm assuming that's either a last game curse or Ray's gonna call it. I don't know yet.
No, that's Joey, man. That's the standard Joey move, man. Joey's gonna always play last minute.
Joey can only play between 8 and 10, and advance is typically at 9, which means he only has 1 day for that window. Otherwise, it's a late game.
Yeah, Joey's gonna always be last, bro.
Let's figure this shit out.
Yeah.
All right, y'all boys.
Sean
All
pretty
right,
bad too.